Top players would prefer for someone to mess up and not mess up, right? Both. Where top or for mid-level players to say, I want to put someone in a situation where only I can mess up, right? I want true combos only. So there's nothing that you could possibly do to escape my situation. And if I do put you in a situation where you're going to escape or where you could escape, I'm basically just going to let you escape because I don't know what to do. Top players never think like that. So the question that you're asking, unfortunately, there's not really a super good answer. Like I could say, yes, labbing is good. Yes, playing in arenas is good. But that's kind of like, it's like saying, should I go to the gym? It's like, yeah, it's like, all right. Like it doesn't not help, but it's not super useful. I'm trying to think, because like, as far as combos for Falco, if you're comfortable with his up tilt, you're comfortable with his down tilt, you know how his drag downs work, you know his kill confirm percents for like down air into back air, up tilt into back air, up tilt into up air, instant aerial phantasm into back air. If you know that type of stuff, the next thing that you should be doing, if you're able to, and I kind of do this subconsciously, but I will track my strings, if that makes sense, to know, okay, if I hit somebody with something that's like, let's say 2 hits, I'll know that those 2 hits combined will do roughly 20 or roughly 25. And if someone was just at 0, what can I do at 25? What can I do at 50? And all the way up. So during, let's say, a tech chase situation or a string, if I'm chasing somebody, I know what to follow up with, because every single time I hit them with a reset or a second or next part of the string, it's as if I'm starting a new combo. I'm trying to think about how to phrase that a little bit more clearly. Like, I think that it does make sense, but let's say, for example, just jump into the arena for a second. So let's say, for example, come down here for a sec. So as far as a combo, let's say, if I have you at 0, I'm not going to do up tilt, unless I know for a fact you have like a spot dodging habit or something like that. I'd rather land a couple lasers to get you to around like 7 to 10%. Or if I can get a grab at 0, that's the most optimal thing I can go for, a grab at 0. Right?
Okay.
If I'm going to get you with not a grab at 0, I want a landing down air instead.
Yep.
Right? So I go like landing down air into like this, into like up tilt, into like some sort of combo like that across. Right? So I'll take you over to the right as much as I possibly can. And let's just say, for the sake of experimenting here, let's say you actually DI'd out of that like you just did. Right? Or even if you didn't DI, I just didn't take you over to the right, right? Because my down air was a little bit sus, I'm not going to lie. I should have had you a little bit. I should have been more to the left. Either way, now you're at 35%. Do I know, or actually do you know, any combos at 35%? Maybe let's say, to make it a little easier, from 30 to 40. Do you know anything from 30 to 40?
I think it's the up tilt into active hop.
Yep, that's the perfect answer. That's exactly what I would do, right? Up tilt into active hop combo. If I'm able to get you with an up tilt, I'll try and do that, right? And I'll go for something like this, and then that's my combo. So let's just say, so if you know that, then that's great. Like, you're already way ahead of the game versus saying down tilt fair, which is not wrong, right? Or up throw nair, up throw up air, up throw back air. Those are all technically right. But an active hop out of an up tilt at 35 is the most optimal thing you can do, because now, as you can see, you're at 90, right? So now at 90, I'm going to try my best. If in a perfect world, I'm not trying to combo you anymore. I'll do a kill confirm. So it's a kill confirm is technically a combo. I'll get like a 2-hit or 2-piece something, right? So let's say, for example, my kill confirm at 90. If I could land this, I go down air into back air. That's what I'd want the most, right? Up tilt back air could kill, but up tilt isn't as strong as down air. Right? So I'd rather get down air. Also, down air is much easier to land. Or sorry, it's safer to land, because I can jump over a lot of your options, right? If I have to run up and up tilt your shield, for example, run up and hope that you don't hit me first with something that like outranges me, then if I can do it, then great. But if you throw out like a forward tilt, you throw out a dash attack, you go for a dash grab, anything like that, I can just jump over the top and come down like this, then go for a raw back air, and you're dead, right?
So are you trying to be fishing for these combos at a certain percentage, or you just, if you can get it, you get it, and that's it?
So here's the thing, and this just becomes part of becoming an experienced player, is the more tools you have in your toolkit, the less it feels like fishing. So for example, down air back air is exactly what I want, but let's say I land a drag down nair, or let's say I land an up tilt, or let's say I land a fair, let's say I get a grab. I should know what I'm doing at any of those percents no matter what, right?
Okay.
Or with any of those moves at this percent. So let's say, for example, let's say I go for a grab, and in a perfect world, if I could get a grab and actually kill you, it wouldn't even be on this stage. It would be on Battlefield. If I can get a grab on the top platform at 90%, I'll do up throw, up air, and you're dead, right? On this stage, I might be able to get like up throw, raw back air, but you'd have to be trying to fight me. If you try to air dodge, you'll probably get out of it. So I would probably, just for the sake of playing safe, I would probably go up throw nair or up throw fair, right? If you DI in, I might get an up air. Probably is not going to kill you off the top, but just based on the character that I'm fighting against, I want to go for a up throw nair or up throw fair. I could try and also cheese you and go for down throw at the ledge. And by cheese you, I mean I go like down throw, then I jump shoot a laser, then come down and go for a spike. Right? I can try and go for that. Also, I can go for like a dash attack. Dash attack's not going to get a true combo, but I go like dash attack, jump laser, spike as well. Same thing. At this percent, you can also go for down air into down air, right? So if let's say you did like a neutral get up or whatever, and you're like right here, right? I can go like down air and like go into another down air, right? So that would be another one that's as optimal as it gets as far as at the ledge. If you, let's say you were in the middle of the stage, let's see if I can do like a combo here, something like that. So that's one of the most optimal combos you can actually do, right? At this percent, there's a combo that's actually pretty specific. I think I can do it at 56. I typically try and do it at 60, but I go, actually make sure I have enough space here. This would be like on a roll, or like I could try to do it in neutral. Let's see. So it'd be down air. This is like a stupid combo, but whatever. Down air, back hit of nair, turn around, up tilt, back air, right? So like that to that, except I fucked it up, into that, into that. If I didn't mess that up, that also is true and kills at 60, right? So if the combo was done properly, you get the down air, you jump past them, and you get the drag down nair, and to turn around your up tilt, right?
So what about straight hits? Do you just try to, off of straight hits, do you try to convert it into a combo, or did you just like push the advantage?
This turns into reacting to yourself, because let's say, for example, I will say this. If I want to get a, let's say we're in neutral here, and I'm going to jump at you with a fair, right? If you're on the ground, it's probably going to send you away. But if you're in the air and I can react to it, I will try and drag you down.
Okay.
Right? If I know I'm going to get that drag down, or here's the thing, I might even just autopilot dragging you down every single time, and if I don't get the drag down, I'll react to the fact that it didn't work. I'd actually say that's probably more what I do. So if I go for this drag down and I don't get it, like right there, for example, I try and cover the ledge, right? I'd jump over the ledge with the down air. So if you try to like side B immediately, I'll catch you. If you try to jump on stage immediately, I'll catch you, something like that. And since down air auto cancel, I'll be able to jump back here, go for like a forward tilt, go like this to like a down tilt, right? Go for an up tilt to a back air here, right? Go for this and go for a grab or something here as well, right? But let's say I did actually get the drag down on the fair, right? If I did get it, which it won't work unless you're in the air, so I'll just do a nair instead. If I got a drag down, at this percent, since we're at 40, I'd probably go for the active hop combo since I'm right in front of a platform, paying attention to that, right? Let me see. If I did like a down tilt, which I probably wouldn't do at this percent, but let's just say I autopiloted and it went like this into this, I might just go just for something like that, right? Just something simple. That could actually have been a better combo as well. I could have got like raw back air instead of fair, right? Just a little bit more damage. But as far as we're kind of splitting hairs to say, okay, like a raw back air probably would have gave me like, put you to 74 versus being at 69, right? So it's not like game breaking in that regard. As far as kill options though, when it's time to get a kill, fair versus back air is a huge difference. As far as just pure damage output at like the mid percent, so you don't have to break your back saying, oh, I have to get back airs at the end of everything. I would say there's some other like small niche things that as a Falco player, they are important. I will say, for example, if you get fair 1 and 2, so let me see if I can even do this. This is something I'll do if I'm like shading in front of someone's shield. I'll try and get. Let me see if I can do it. I'm trying to do it. It's not happening though. This is very hard. Yeah, if you get that right there. So I'm trying to do like a poke. If I accidentally get you, for example, that will set up for a tipper down tilt.
I see.
Right? So let's say here's the thing. I'm not trying to do this. I'm more so trying to poke your shield like this, right? And let's just say in the heat of a fight, I accidentally get fair 2, right? And I don't actually get that. I get fair 2 and he land right in front of me. A lot of players will panic. If you happen to spot dodge, I can actually get fair, or it's like the fair 2 into an F smash, catch the end of your spot dodge. If you happen to shield, I can go for a grab. Right? A lot of players will panic there. If you do happen to throw out like a big attack, let's say you throw like a down tilt or you throw like an up tilt or something, I can go like this and I might be able to F smash over top of your down tilt or hit your up tilt, or I can go for my fair, pull back and go over top of you like this into like a back air, right? Down into back air. And here's the thing, just part of being, I guess, a content creator and coming up with the videos that I've come up with, I've tried my best to look at every tiny hitbox and say, is this useless or is this useful in some way, right? I think we might have talked about side B in the past before too, where it's like, let me see. I'll try and gauge a little bit higher percent first, actually. Go like, maybe 70-ish. Go up to 74. There. So, with this, let's say for example, forward tilt will knock you down in the spot where if I walk forward slightly, I can get, I guess, max range side B, right? So if I go like this and did that, I can go for a back air. Actually, in this situation there, I didn't actually have to walk forward. At this percent, I might have to though. Yeah, like that, right? So that's actually true. The forward tilt into the side B is not true, but the fact that the forward tilt will give me the proper spacing for the side B is super important to know, because side B back air, if I don't jump, is typically not true unless it's tipper or max range, right? So as a more advanced player, these are the things that should be important, right? Whether or not you're an advanced player yet, or you're striving, of course, to get to that point, this is something that you should be looking at to say, okay, let's say, I don't know, let's go for something here, just get like a combo going, just to get some damage. Also at like 36, which happened to get perfectly at 36, forward throw will knock down, right?
Okay.
Specifically 36 on most characters or a little bit higher, right? To say that you're going to miss your tech, you're probably not. However, a lot of people will tech in place after this. So if we go for this and to jump over top of them with something like that, and then go for an up tilt or a nair or back air combo, it's not true off of the miss tech, of course, because you do have the option to tech or miss tech. But the fact that I can cover that with a down air, let's say if you happen to roll away, let's say I go like this, actually I'm not supposed to be down throw. Down throw works too. But let's just say I'll do, yeah, actually I think I go down throw at lower percent, so the higher percent, you can go for this. If you happen to roll away, something like that, once again, that was like perfect spacing for a tipper side B, right? So at 70% forward throw, into walk forward slightly. If you air dodge, which whether or not you had to or not, if you just happen to air dodge, I can go for a side B, knowing that the tipper range gives me the perfect back air or up air, whatever I want. That's a way to just use more of your tools or be able to optimize your moves as much as you possibly can, versus saying I'm going to get forward throw into maybe dash attack. Okay, it doesn't work. Well, nah, I just get forward throw. And from this point forward, I'm not going to use forward throw, right? So instead of having that situation happen, also off of this, let's just say, if you are someone who air dodges a lot, you might even air dodge in, right? You could go like this. If you happen to air dodge in, I can dash back out of the way, go for an F smash, and try and catch you like that. If you notice, a lot of the things I'm showing you, some of the things are true, but also a lot of the things are not true. I just did forward throw. Oh yeah, it was this. Sour spot, down air, starts to knock down as well, right? If I actually can hit this. But I suck, so hold on. There you go. So that situation right there, that's still a useful situation, right? Because if you, let's say, miss your tech or tech in place, I can go sour spot down air into F smash and kill you, right? Like this, into that, and you're just dead. And that was a 78. And that's
so it's
go ahead.
A lot of knowing your specific situations.
100%, right? I would say this is basically the same thing as knowing how to speak a language, but then also knowing how to flirt in a certain language or have slang in a certain language, right? It's one thing to just say like, hello, how's it going? It's another thing to say, yo, what's up? It means the same thing, but if you're not like, if you don't speak English, you're not going to say both. You're going to just say the proper thing, right? Or if you don't speak French or whatever language is not your main language, you're going to say the proper way of saying it in that language, right? Because that's just probably what you learned. But once you start to break down the boundaries of the barriers of the game and say, okay, I don't need a true combo. I'm better than true combos, if that makes sense. I can get a straight hit off of down air, or I can get weak back air. I can get fair 2, right? I can get forward tilt into tipper side B and turn it into something versus saying that was not what I wanted, therefore it's useless.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
So it's almost like an art style as well too. It's like what exactly is art as far as painted art, music, graffiti, dancing. Like some people say it's great, some people say it's trash. It's all perspective. So that's what I've done with the channel, and also just being a coach, to break it down to say there's no such thing as a useless hitbox. If I can get the hitbox that sends you straight up like that, or like that into like a grab or something like that, because if you were to tech in place, you can come down with a nair drag down into something like this, right? And you can just get fancy. You can get expressive with your gameplay. And now let's say you've done all this labbing and you figured out all this stuff. Maybe you've even written it down. The important part now is to be able to read your opponent's percent almost like it's sheet music and say, okay, they're at 74%. What do you know? What can you do at this percent? How are you going to play this part, if that makes sense? Am I going to just dash attack you? Am I going to forward throw you? Am I going to go for down air into down air, down air into nair, down air into up air? Can I do a crazy combo that could kill you at this percent? Like, what can I do? Right? Do I want to try and go for a tech chase situation? Because like even here, let's say, if I could, since I probably couldn't just straight up kill you at 74, if I were to do like a forward tilt, and let's say you were to roll in, I'd jump on top like with a down air and go for like a back air, and that might kill, maybe not from the middle of the stage, but let's say I did in the corner, right? Let's say I went like that, ran towards you, went like this, and went like that. That would probably kill at 88, right? Especially if I get the down air, right? And just not miss my back air. But yeah, that would 100% kill. So at 88% or 81 or whatever you were at, if I were to knock you down with a forward tilt, I can run towards you to try and scare you to roll in, right? And I jump back and go for a down air into back air, right? Here's the thing.
Okay.
I don't have to go for a down air into back air. I could just dash back and F smash. However, if you happen to do a get up attack and I go for an F smash, you might hit me, right? If my spacing is not good. So instead of me getting hit, I'm going to jump. The reason for the jump is to go over top of a potential get up attack. And also if you roll in, I'm going to land on top of you, right? The other reason for doing a down air as well like this is if you happen to do a neutral get up or roll into the corner, I still have stage control, and this is a fast enough move that I'm not stuck in the middle of something that you can now punish.
Okay.
Right? That's the reason for doing a down air instead of just going like this. You see a lot of players do this because they think, okay, F smash is strong and I want to kill this person, so I'm just going to go for F smash and hope for the best. If they roll into this, I'm clipping it. If they don't, then I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. I'm kind of just trying to broaden your horizons as far as all these little hitboxes and just small little things that you can use for your character. And this is something that I've done across the board for so many characters. I've done this for Pyre Mythra, and for Kazuya, and for Sephiroth, and for Byleth, and for Joker, and for Shulk, and for Meta Knight, and I don't even know, every other character that I've ever played, basically. Anyone who has guides, these are the things I've done. If you look at the Pyre Mythra month of videos that I put out, you can look at a video like the Vortex Neutral video for Mythra, talking about throwing people onto platforms and tech chasing them with extra grabs, and how your backer can send onto platforms, up tilt can send onto platforms, down throw can send onto platforms, like all these different things. Like, okay, well, if you don't get why putting someone on a platform is useful, then you would think that that video is like, it's Twitter stuff. It's not real, because they could just tech, they could just jump, they could just get out of the way, right? It's like they could, but if they don't, then you actually have something for yourself. I think that's the biggest difference between a pro player and like a mid-level player. I'll say mid-level players typically say, what if people just do this and get out of it? Whereas a top player would say, what if they don't? That's the difference, because for a lot of mid-level players, the answer to what if they don't is, I don't know. I wasn't prepared for them to not, I wasn't prepared for them to mess up, right? Top players are prepared for someone to mess up and not mess up, right? Both. Where for mid-level players to say, I want to put someone in a situation where only I can mess up, right? I want true combos only. So there's nothing that you could possibly do to escape my situation. And if I do put you in a situation where you're going to escape, or where you could escape, I'm basically just going to let you escape because I don't know what to do. Top players never think like that.